and I'm sitting on the couch and everything's cool, but in my mind I'm like, oh, so-and-so didn't close yet. I wonder if that's going to close on time. I wonder if this is going to happen, that's going to happen. And like they say, like what, 90% of the things you worry about don't even come true.
Yeah.
So I wish I could just stay a little bit more singular focused and dialed in on what's going to happen right now, especially as a dad, because I have a huge awareness of like, hey, dude, these kids are only kids for a few years. Like, it's not always going to be like this. But when I'm feeling life so much and the volume level at my house is through the roof and I have 3 different kids asking me the same thing at the same exact time, I'm like, you know, my head is spinning. But like, just be like, dude, it's not, it's going to be like, just embrace this. As crazy as it is, embrace it. When I dropped the kids off at daycare today, I watched them walk down the hall with their backpack. And in that moment, I was just there. I wasn't in my phone. I wasn't thinking about loans that aren't closing or appraisals or home inspections, or I wasn't thinking about any of that shit. I just watched them walk down the hall to the point that the teacher must have like felt my presence from like the door, because she kind of like looked back to make sure I was okay, and I was just there smiling. But I just watched them walk down the hall, and I thought to myself, like, dang, dude, they're not going to be this size forever. So stay here. If it's crazy, stay here. If it's wonderful, stay there. You know?
Yeah, but do you think it's even plausible to sit and have a moment? Obviously, you could sit and have an extended period where you're clear-headed and nothing's affecting you, but you're always going to get an email, you're always going to get a text message, a thought's going to cross your mind about something from work. I don't think you need to eliminate that. I think maybe we could manage those situations better and how they control our feelings.
I guess manage it.
But
like, okay, so if I'm sitting on the couch and I am in the present, I can't have my phone around me, because if my phone is around me, I get a lot of opportunities because of my heart and soul, and that keeps my phone ringing, but it also gives me anxiety. So if I'm sitting there in the present and my phone's in my pocket, then maybe I could worry about the possibilities going on. But if I sit there in the present and now I get notifications that people are looking for certain answers and they need me, now I'm feeling like I'm torn between 2 places at the same exact time. So,
right,
you know, but yeah.
But let's focus on the fact that you find a really good balance. I mean, let's not make it like
deceiving.
No. Listen, looks could be deceiving, but I know that you go to wrestling, you put your phone down. I know you go to football practice, you put your phone down. I know that you're an amazing dad, and your children are your #1 priority. So I just want to make that clear to you guys that are in here and everybody watching. Pete has found the balance and blessings that I cannot, because when I'm at wrestling practice on Thursday nights and Monday nights rolling around with Coach Lou at Predator, I got to check my phone every time we have a break. When I'm at football practice, my phone is in my pocket. That thing rings, I'm answering it. Scott yells at me all the time.
Yeah.
At least you're mindful enough to take that breather. So don't make it like you're, you know, an unattentive father, or your priorities are not there.
There's just times that I could be way more dialed in on the blessings around me, and I'm scrolling, or
for the most
whatever
part,
it may be.
You're pretty dialed in, though.
No, I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
Let everybody know.
You know, that was an amazing question, and if I could be if I could see myself in the lens that other people see me in, I would do a lot more good for myself.